In a sudden turn of events, the HIMARS unleashed a brutal attack on the unsuspecting Russian soldiers who had gathered to listen to their general. According to the sources, the Ukrainian forces took the Russian soldiers by surprise while a large group was waiting for the motivational words of a general, which resulted in a fatal outcome for many. The exact number of deaths is uncertain, but it is believed that the death toll could exceed 100. Despite rumors circulating on blogs associated with the Russian military, the Russian Defense Ministry has yet to make an official statement on the alleged incident. This violent event is said to have taken place on Wednesday morning, near the front line in the Luhansk region. In a tragic event near Kreminna, an assembled division was preparing for an offensive. Rybar, a war blog linked to the Russian military, reported that a crowd waited in one place for 2 hours, waiting for the division commander to give a motivational speech. The disaster struck in the midst of Kremlin soldiers, due to Ukraine's superior heavy weaponry and artillery, which appeared before the general's arrival, according to Rybar's report. The town of Kreminna in the country of Ukraine is known as Kreminna among the Russian-speaking population. Currently, under Russian control, it is 10 miles from the front line, making it susceptible to multi-precision artillery systems. Although they did not offer any concrete proof, certain military channels on Telegram blamed Major General Zurab Akhmedov, commander of the 20th Combined Arms Army, for the tragedy. Last year, Russian Marines accused Major General Zurab Akhmedov of using them as a diversion, during a military attack that left 300 dead. Over 100 soldiers lost their lives in the poorly planned mission, prompting multiple Telegram channels to condemn the Major General for his negligence. Amid accusations of incompetence leveled against a general by the 155th Marine Battalion, the Russian Defense Ministry flatly denied any claims of heavy losses suffered by the unit. The actual number of casualties suffered remains shrouded in ambiguity, although there are rumors of a higher death toll, and according to reports from recent fighting on the southern front, a major Ukrainian organized counteroffensive is underway. If these allegations are true, it would mark one of the deadliest incidents by Russian forces since the HIMARS assault on a Donetsk school repurposed as a barracks on New Year's Eve. The Kreminna has been hit with an attack, which could suggest that Ukraine has found a way around the electronic warfare techniques that the Kremlin has implemented to jam the guidance systems of HIMARS' precise strikes against Russian positions. Prior to this event, these positions had witnessed a decrease in the frequency of attacks by the Ukrainians over the course of a few months. The southern front remained relatively subdued the next day, with no reports of major activity from either faction. While various sources indicated rainfall, the heavy downpour may have contributed to the cessation of military maneuvers. While discussing the current situation in his country, President Volodymyr Zelensky pointed out that his troops were encountering major obstacles. Nevertheless, he remained confident that if his counteroffensive was victorious, Moscow would not survive his fall. Zelensky went on to explain that losing this conflict, in particular, would be a huge setback for Russia. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin provided additional information, saying that Ukraine was far from exhausted in terms of military resources and could sustain more and more frequent action against Moscow's troops.